Over 36 million older adults fall each year. Nearly 32,000 die from those falls. For women over 60, even a minor leg injury can double the risk of death within 12 months. Why? Because the legs are the first to weaken with age. When they do, balance, strength, and independence start to disappear. But muscle loss is not a life sentence. In this video, discover 6 science-backed foods that help restore leg power and mobility, so you can keep moving, keep living, and enjoy a long, high-quality life. Plus, how much to eat, when to eat them, and how to track if they're really working. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, sneaks up quietly. It starts around age 50, and for many women, it speeds up after menopause when hormones shift and muscle naturally begins to fade. At first, it might feel like slower movements or longer recovery after a busy day, but over time, weak leg muscles can make simple things, like getting off the couch or climbing stairs, feel like a workout. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year, and often it's not balance that's the problem. It's lack of strength in the legs. Without the right nutrition, muscles shrink faster, movements become harder, and the body struggles to bounce back. The good news? This kind of muscle loss isn't permanent. The right foods can help repair muscle fibers, improve strength, and keep you moving confidently through the years. Let's start with one of the most overlooked leg-strengthening foods, sweet potatoes. 1. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes provide more than just energy. They support muscle function, recovery, and inflammation control. They're rich in complex carbohydrates, which give muscles a steady supply of fuel without energy crashes. This is especially important for adults over 60, whose muscles take longer to recover from strain. They also contain potassium, a mineral essential for muscle contractions and preventing leg cramps. Many older adults don't get enough potassium, increasing their risk of muscle weakness and falls. Beta-carotene in sweet potatoes fights inflammation by reducing oxidative stress, which damages muscle tissue over time. To get results, eat 1/2 to 1 medium sweet potato about 3 to 4 times per week, ideally with lunch or before physical activity, roasted, mashed, or baked. Just avoid loading them with sugar or butter. Track improvements by noting changes in leg soreness or energy after walking or climbing stairs. Next is a food that keeps energy levels steady from morning to night: oats. 2 oats. Oats are more than just a breakfast staple. They're fuel for aging muscles. They provide steady energy that aging muscles need to stay active and responsive throughout the day. They're rich in complex carbohydrates with a low glycemic index, meaning they release energy slowly and help prevent midday fatigue. According to Harvard Health Publishing, low GI foods like oats can support energy balance and reduce the risk of energy crashes that strain the muscles. But oats do more than energize. They provide plant-based protein and magnesium, which work together to relax muscles and reduce the risk of cramps. Their iron content is also key. It helps carry oxygen to the legs, boosting endurance and preventing that drained feeling after walking or standing too long. For best results, eat 1/2 to 1 cup of cooked oats in the morning, 4 to 5 times a week. Add in berries for antioxidants or a sprinkle of cinnamon to support blood sugar control. Stick with it for 2 weeks and pay attention to how your legs feel by midday. You might notice less fatigue and better stamina. Next, discover a creamy superfood that's rich in muscle-supporting fats and packs more potassium than bananas: avocados. 3 avocados. Avocados do more than top toast. They help aging muscles stay strong, stable, and pain-free. They contain more potassium than bananas, a mineral vital for smooth muscle contractions. Without enough potassium, legs may cramp, tremble, or feel unstable. For women over 60, even slight imbalances in muscle coordination can increase the risk of falls. What makes avocados unique is their monounsaturated fats. These healthy fats calm inflammation, the silent cause of joint stiffness and muscle soreness. According to Harvard School of Public Health, these fats may reduce markers linked to muscle decline and mobility issues.
The muscle is an organ, and it's a great indicator of all sorts of nutritional deficiencies in the body.
They also contain vitamin E, which acts like a shield against muscle damage. Think of it as internal armor, protecting muscles during movement and speeding up recovery after physical activity. Add 1/2 avocado per day to salads, toast, or smoothies. Its creamy texture pairs well with eggs, whole grains, or leafy greens. After a week, look for signs like fewer cramps, easier steps, or less stiffness when waking up. By now, you might be wondering, are simple foods like these really enough to make a difference? The answer is yes, and the next one proves it. These tiny, colorful fruits do more than taste good. They protect muscles at the cellular level. 4. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, etc. Berries, especially blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, protect aging muscles from damage and support recovery. They're packed with antioxidants, which fight oxidative stress, a process that weakens muscle fibers and speeds up aging. Antioxidants help muscles stay firm, joints stay smooth, and recovery time stays short.
Free radicals, which are harmful molecules that can damage your cells and contribute to aging and diseases.
Berries also reduce chronic inflammation, which silently contributes to joint pain, stiffness, and muscle loss over time. According to research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, compounds in berries lower markers of inflammation and improve muscle performance in older adults. Another benefit is vitamin C, essential for collagen production. Collagen helps maintain strong tendons and flexible joints, key to balance and smooth movement. Eat 1/2 to 1 cup daily, ideally in the morning with oats or yogurt, or as an afternoon snack. For best results, choose fresh or frozen berries with no added sugar. Notice changes in joint comfort and energy after 1 to 2 weeks of consistent intake. Next, a protein-rich food that helps rebuild muscle, supports heart health, and reduces stiffness. 5. Salmon. Salmon supports muscle repair, reduces inflammation, and keeps the heart strong. 3 essentials for maintaining leg strength as we age. It's rich in high-quality protein, which helps rebuild muscle tissue that naturally breaks down over time. This is critical for older adults, whose ability to rebuild muscle slows with age.
It also contains omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which help reduce inflammation in the body.
According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, omega-3s help improve muscle function and may slow the decline in strength in older women. Another key benefit is vitamin B12, which supports energy production and nerve health. Weakness, numbness, and slow reflexes in the legs are often linked to B12 deficiency. Eat 2 to 3 servings per week, baked or grilled. Pair it with vegetables and whole grains for a balanced meal. Canned salmon is a good backup. Just choose low-sodium versions. After a few weeks, look for increased energy, less soreness, and improved stability. Coming up, one of the most affordable, complete sources of muscle-supporting nutrients, eggs. 6 eggs. Eggs are a compact source of essential nutrients for muscle strength, balance, and energy. They're affordable, easy to cook, and found in nearly every kitchen, whether scrambled, boiled, or turned into a fluffy omelet.
High source of protein that can greatly help you not just with your muscles, but repair the proteins overall in general if you want to get a high quality source of amino acid. There's even some data on certain compounds in eggs giving an anti-cancer effect.
They provide complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to maintain and repair muscle. This is especially important for older adults who often eat less protein than recommended. Eggs are also one of the few natural sources of vitamin D, which supports both muscle strength and balance. Low levels of vitamin D are linked to increased fall risk and reduced mobility in seniors. Another key nutrient is choline, which supports nerve muscle communication. Choline helps legs respond faster and move more precisely, important for preventing stumbles and missteps. Aim for 1 to 2 eggs daily, boiled, scrambled, or added to meals. Pair with vegetables or whole grains for extra nutritional value. Watch for signs of improved energy and muscle coordination within 1 to 2 weeks. These 6 foods each play a role in restoring strength, but how can someone tell if they're making a real difference? Improving leg strength takes time, but small signs can show if the body is responding. Watch for less soreness after walking or standing. Improve balance when climbing stairs or stepping off curbs. Fewer nighttime leg cramps, more energy during daily chores or errands. These changes usually happen gradually, over 1 to 2 weeks of consistent eating. To track progress, write down how the legs feel in the morning and evening. Use simple notes like "less pain today" or "easier to stand." This helps spot small but important improvements. Leg strength declines with age, but it's not irreversible. With the right foods, the body can rebuild what it's lost and protect what remains. Sweet potatoes, oats, avocados, berries, salmon, and eggs deliver the nutrients aging muscles need to stay strong, steady, and pain-free. Now it's your turn. Comment below. Which of these foods are already part of your diet? Which one will you try first? And what changes have you noticed in your legs? And don't forget, subscribe for weekly health tips made for strong aging.